Hi, I'm Rob from Hobbsing. Thanks for joining me live on YouTube for a mega Beertuber review of a beer that's going to be coming up in a bit, and that is Azvex. What's it called? Cacaodemon?
Cacaodemon?
Cacaodemon? Because it's a character in what game is it?
I didn't get the reference.
Oh, it's thing in it. Doom. It's a character in Doom. That's what the thing is on the can. And I think that's called the Cacaodemon.
Oh, right, okay.
CACA, something like that.
Okay.
That's the quality of information you're going to get on this stream. I'm just having a bit of a swig while it's been a long day. As you can see, firstly joined by Adam, Mersey Beers. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Yep, good. Thank you.
We hope to be joined by Peter, close drinker, or whatever he calls himself these days. Casual Smokers Collective, and Jake O'Beer. Thomas Open will not be joining us because he's useless.
To be fair, his beer has to travel the furthest.
I'm joking. But yes, so I've just got I've got me bloody but I don't feel like as much of a twat now because you've got one as well. We can be twats together.
I've always got one.
And just a couple of comments. We've got the good man Raggy tuning in, saying good evening, Mega Beer Tube reviews. Hobbsy, Moose Beers, Jacob Beer, Ken Beer reviews. No, Craig's out on the lash in Broadstairs.
Yeah.
We're doing a stream this afternoon, so he's out with a mate locally.
He
all just came about by accident, really. It was your doing as well, so.
Yeah, well, Harry bought it. Harry jumped the gun and got it way before me because I hadn't picked it up at that point. And he said it was really, really good. I knew it was coming out. I was like, the strategic reserve kicked around for ages. In fact, I've actually got a can for tonight.
Which was that?
The birthday one.
What was that? Was that like maple or something?
Maple cream cake.
Yeah.
So I've got that as well for tonight. That kicked around for ages. So I was just like, I'm in no rush to pick it up. And then I was in Penny Lane in London and they had it. So I was just like,
why not?
Yeah.
Have 2 Imperial Stouts back to back.
Yeah. Well, Penny Lane London's margin difference between what Azvex sell it for it was like pence. It was like literally 20 pence, I think, difference.
Yeah, I picked this up at Triangle. I have had it before. I shared a can last Wednesday, I think, or a week before. So I barely remember what it was like though. Yeah, and it was really nice. And it just as it happened, I think we just all ended up getting it at the same time. So you suggested, "Oh, shall we all do a thing?" Well, yeah, let's do that. So yeah, so Harry's already done a review. So go onto his channel.
So is Peter as well.
Oh yeah, he has. He's already done it, hasn't
he? He's on can too.
He didn't get the YouTube premiere, the most important thing.
I know.
Oh.
Well, I could sit and comment with my wonderful viewers.
Is your mic plugged in or turned on? Because you were currently sounding like you got your head in a sock.
And you can hear me.
So let me just check what my settings are.
Yeah. Peter's going for the Apocalypse Now kind of presentation. Okay. That's better.
That's better.
There you go. That's better.
So there's no feedback or anything like that?
No.
Oh, that's good.
No. You can't be in the fucking headset gang now. But you gutted.
I mean, I can put them on for show, but I can't.
So yeah, just run through the comments while we're waiting for Jake to. I know he said it would be about 5 minutes. So I'm sure he'll be on again shortly. Good evening, gents. Hope you are well. Yeah, I'm pretty well, pretty good. I've had a week off and I worked today, and bloody hell, they did make me work today. I think I did like a week's worth of work in a day today, which was shit. You want a nice come back for one day. You want a nice steady one, don't you? But
Oh yeah.
it's just shit.
I've had the last 2 days working from home, so that's been quite nice.
I would have normally, but I was working from home today. And then we got my mate Caleb, hey, one of the members of the staff of the Triangle. He's working right now. Or maybe he's just finished. Actually, he'll have just finished. Yeah, if he finishes about 8ish on a Friday, if Duncan's back. So maybe he's gone and got a can of thingy to join and drink along with us.
Ah,
I'm sure he'll tell me on
What?
Sunday. And we've got Jimmy C. Jesus. Cheers us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Please and Z.
Still working. I'm still working hard.
I had thought the triangle be
big screen, mate. It's this time of year. Yeah, I mean it's shit because everybody's. We have a lot of customers. Are probably a lot of families. So there's a lot of people on holiday. So
Do you have an outside bit?
Yeah.
Like chairs just out the front.
yeah. We've got a little patio. So kind of with a barrier around it.
That'd be nice.
I was there
Just
last
sat
night.
in the sun.
Maybe. We've got a 5G tower next to it as well, pretty much. So
Nice.
good connection.
And radiation, of course.
Well, yes. I don't want any more kids anyway, so I don't care if my balls don't work.
It's not that part that you want to worry about. It's the
Is it the brain?
yeah.
Oh,
I think
bollocks.
that's the bit that's the problem.
Yeah. Plus that virus it spreads.
There's still
Peter's going to give us a symposium about the dangers of 4G. Hey,
here he is.
Hello.
was that a thing? I thought we were going to start doing this thing. Yeah, I'm just swigging on a can of combat juggling. It's a pale ale at 5.2% ABV.
Well, I might open this then. Are we waiting or are we going?
No, we can go. We can go.
I was literally about to open Paper Crown.
It's up to well, Jake's just got a beer on the go, hasn't he?
Well, okay. Do you want to wait till Jake's finished then?
We can just limber up a little bit.
Yeah. I just cracked open a Thornbridge and Brewed by Numbers.
Oh,
I wanted to try that.
Yeah, I don't know
What is
what
it?
it is. It's an English hopped hazy IPA. Because I'm just recently back from the land of Derbyshire. Funnily enough, there you go.
yeah. Did you get that on your travels then?
Yeah. We didn't actually go to Thornbridge this time, but yeah, when you're there and all that.
Yeah.
Did you go to Shiny Brewery? Was that too far?
No.
Derby.
Yeah, I think it's
It's outskirts, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Belper, is it?
Belper.
Yeah,
I
Belper.
used
Yeah,
to go to Belper all the time.
yeah. The only beery place I went was the Buxton Tap Brew. But I wanted to go to the brewery because the garden they got like this. They call it like the garden tap, and that looks amazing.
Oh right.
But that only opened on like Fridays and Saturdays, so that was a bit annoying. But yeah, I went to the tap room, and all the beers were very safe. It's all very like low ABV pale ales, and they had one triple IPA on, which was actually really decent. It was like a West Coast style triple IPA, which was nice.
Bit
Not a fan of that.
warm. Cool myself down with me my cold can while my beer up.
Yeah, it's a bit hot.
Peter's
Yeah,
going
it's been very sweaty today.
Colonel Kurtz on us with his. I do have a fan, but it's over there. It's the light. Peter's all about the atmosphere.
The window.
I would put
That's
the big
all.
lights on, but we've sort of like shorted out all of the lights upstairs.
Oh no!
You mean you haven't paid your electric bill?
No, I'm running off a generator. Which,
Hook up to the lamppost outside.
At least you're not that far from a petrol station, though, Peter. Plenty of fuel for the Jenny.
Oh, definitely. You have to take your own jerry cans, though. And you have to actually take them inside before you put said fuel.
Really?
Yeah. But then again, this is the shop that adds at least £5 to your cigarettes.
Yeah. I'm not a massive fan of this, which I'm shocked at because I like Strata and I like Azaka. It's just a weird sort of herbal.
I've got to say, all the pale beers that I got from my recent Azvex order were a bit. There was just, I don't know, it seems like it might have been an off couple of weeks or.
Is Jack watching? He did reply to me Instagram, so I don't know. Gonna slag you off. I had a pale last night, which I didn't love, but this is lovely. This is lovely. This is sold really well. This.
We don't know. That might make up for it.
So this is Simcoe, Citra, and Strata. I did an unboxing this morning.
I know, I missed it just as I came back.
Every beer I bought as Citra in it. It's just ever present in it.
I just try and buy Idaho 7 beers. So.
Yeah. Oh, what was that the other day? Which I was hoping was going to be a humdinger, but it was a bit. But yeah, this is lovely. This is sold really well at Triangle as well.
I've got the Polly's Hop Studio Idaho 7 double IPA, which I'm looking forward to.
Lovely. So, shall we get it cracked?
Yeah.
Stout?
Yeah.
Sure, we can sip on it, you know. Can't, as Raggy reminds me, can't do a beer review in 5 minutes. Ooh, pouring on camera and all that business like a pro.
Spill it all over the carpet like I did last time.
I like to see we went all for similar style glasses. Let's see what Peter's got.
Well, mine's an Azvex one.
Oh, he's got
they've got branded glassware.
Yeah. Apart from mine, it's not gold like Peter's. It's black, so you can't see it with the.
Yeah.
I've got the Carnival one that Adam sent to
local.
me in lockdown.
Yeah,
mine's Nick from Rivington. It's just it's just unbranded. But yeah, I did want glasses. I've been to Taproom twice in one visit. Just when I were for my birthday last year, actually, and I did want to buy glasses, but they didn't have any what they could sell. I think they might be just Tekus as well.
I hope people are cocoa fans. Smell.
So colour. I mean, don't jump in a gun. I mean, you got to give the appearance on this shiznit. It's dark and it's black as night.
Anyone got a little brown tan head on top as well? A little bit.
My fan's going to stop me from smelling. Oh, it really coats the glass as well.
Yeah. Peter went for an Iceman pour.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's just underneath, which frustrates me.
So, swell and sniff. Mine's not. I'm not regenerating any head. Adam got a bit in my head, but
yeah, I've got a greasy glass.
Cocoa, just
massive.
Cocoa and a really dark caramel.
Yeah,
that's it. End of the video.
Yeah. See you all next time. Bye. Oh man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Top half of a Mars bar.
Top half. I like that.
I'm getting more bottom half, but there you go. It's just,
okay, fair enough. Sorry.
I get really rich ice like sauce you get put on ice cream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now you've said that.
It's got kind of dryness, I guess.
That's what I was just about to say. It's like the dry cocoa powder. It's like It's not like solid chocolate sort of thing.
No.
Ridiculously smelly.
It's like drinking cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got something that is slightly rum and raisin without the booze.
I picked up a little bit of a marzipan thing, and maybe it's similar.
Yeah.
Not quite marzipan, but something
like an Austrian Christmas chocolate.
What? Peter will know.
What? Austrian Christmas chocolate.
Yeah.
What's that? What specifically is your Austrian Christmas
Just
chocolate?
basically marzipan covered in chocolate.
Oh right, okay. Oh, yeah. German chocolate cake, maybe. Adam's going to put his dog in in a cupboard.
Is that a euphemism?
I'll ask him when he's back. Maybe what he says is more perverted than that. Yeah, it smells incredible, doesn't it?
It does. It's
Oh,
beautiful smelling beer.
It's also reminding me of you ever had the like Cadbury's like chocolate buttons with caramel in the middle?
Yeah.
Opening up a bag of them. That's what that's what this is giving me.
Yeah.
we've been having a lot of the sort of caramel versions of them. They're Owen's favourite at the moment, but they're sold out, so I've just got the bar in the fridge. But that's very nice. It's definitely on the dark chocolate side of things, I'd say.
Yeah. What's that? Peter will know. What's that German chocolate? Is it Riesen you get with the yellow writing and on it's dark chocolate?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, they're like really chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a hint of licorice. But it's just pretty chocolatey, isn't it? Yeah, I think you do get the caramel.
Definitely.
But the chocolate's so intense. Could always come back to aromas if you get some more as we waffle on. Anyway, let's dive in.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's thick. It's very thick.
Whoa. That's bad.
Yeah.
Booze is there though.
Yeah. I think I'll pick up. Maybe I'll get more of the booze. I don't get burn, but I get a bit of, as Jake did. I get a real kind of flavor explosion. It's just a bit like all your synapses are going. It's just it's a bit much to deal with in the first mouthful.
It's crazy because you see sort of chocolate and caramel, and you just instantly think it's just going to be pastry overload, like ridiculously sweet, and there is sweet elements to it, but
yeah,
like I said, there's a little bit of alcohol heat. There's a certain dryness to it. It's sort of left me a bit not quite ashy, but yeah, it's very good.
Sticky but dry.
Yeah. Is that due to the viscosity, to how sticky it is? Because it
is a very viscous beer.
It's going to be one of those. I sometimes get, not as much as I used to. I get comments about.
Oh yeah, some like ASMR.
Lips, too much lip smacking going on.
You can't help it. It's like
the right lip smacker is this.
It's like the sugar donut thing when it's on your lips. You can't help but. Chocolate liqueur, maybe like like at Christmas where you get the.
Yeah.
Definitely see a chocolate liqueur in there.
What specific liqueur would it be, though?
It's like Kahlua and brandy.
Yeah, I was going to say the brandy one. Yeah, the brandy barrel.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wonder where that's probably, is that coming from certain malts and just the fact that it's 12%?
Probably.
What gives this?
Maybe, but maybe it's a really sort of like the intensity of the cacao.
That'd be quite like when you get. See, I like which is a question I will ask in a minute about chocolate. But some chocolate bars, if you get a nice one, it'll kind of give you some vague tasting notes, and they can often be kind of slightly fruity. Red berries often get mentioned. But so the question being, if you're going to buy yourself a nice bar of chocolate, what specifically is it? You'd have to give me a brand. If you want to give me a brand, you can give me a brand. But if you're going to go kind of like dark chocolate, which would be my preference, you've got to give me a your percentage. What's your percentage you go for? Do you know, I go 75% is pretty standard. If I've got a beer, I've got a stout, on the go, I'd like it to be like 75% kind of cocoa solids. But if I'm just eating it, I'd maybe go a little bit lower, just because it's a bit easier going.
Yeah. It's a bit more palatable, isn't it? If you're having chocolate in the general sense, but I would say probably between 70 to 80 is usually.
Yeah,
That's the sweet spot.
The Peruvian 85% that Aldi do is really good. And I do like that one, but they do like a raisin one as well, which is on a lower percentage, which I quite like.
I've had before a 100% like cacao bar.
Yeah,
and it literally just sucked all of the moisture out of my mouth. It was so like bitter and dry. It was unreal. And I brought my wife once 100% dark chocolate, like hot chocolate, and it was more or less undrinkable. I think she had like two cupfuls just to like amuse me. But yeah, you couldn't finish it because it was so dry. So anything, like 80 is normal level, 70 to 80.
It just gets to that point where it gets a bit absurd. If you're like grating it onto something, then maybe going a little bit more intense. But I would say if I'm going for a dark chocolate, it's between 70 and 80.
I like it when it's bitter, though. I do. I really like it. I think this is offset.
Yeah, I think some big brands are doing like 100. Like Lind or something like that might be doing I'm sure I've seen one in the supermarket, which is.
I think M&S do 90 or 95.
I think I have gone high to be like, oh yeah, let's see what you made of. But Morrison's do a nice one. That's probably about. See, I've got things in my head now, so I'm going to say about 65. But I was talking about how much I like beers that are 6.5 as well. So maybe I'm just making shit up in my head.
Yeah,
having a bit of this to cleanse the palate.
The other thing is as well, the benefit of this, the sweetness in it, I think it offsets the bitterness. So you're not getting that bitterness because of the caramel and whatever else they've added to it, to probably the malt sweetness.
And do we know it, like what they've actually added in terms of flavorings, like how they've got the chocolate flavor and caramel? I don't know.
Just cacao and see, I'm more how because caramel's listed on the actual can itself.
They definitely put something on their Instagram about it.
Even though, or they are addition like
it's a specific cacao person or company that supplied it for them.
Yeah, I'm just going to look on the.
It says Dominican cacao supplied by Table.
There you go.
Well, yeah,
you
they
found
do a lot of stuff with Table chocolate.
Yeah. But whether it was actual caramel or just caramel, I don't know. If it's just caramel, that's an impressive use of malt.
I'd love if they use that really nice chocolate from Table, and then just put in like that what's it called, the ice cream caramel, you know, in those like blue bottles.
Oh yeah,
the absolute most like standard flavor
caramel sauce.
Yeah, just relax.
Just got a load of that. Some Bourneville chocolate.
Yeah.
What's this? We've been working in the background on a big beer once again, teamed up with our good friends Table Chocolate. They managed to source us a load of the best smelling cacao nibs we have ever come across. Who's excited for this one? We definitely are. It won't be long. You won't have long to wait. You can wait to get released to get your chocolate fix and then hold some Table Chocolate bars. They're unbelievably good. So if Table Chocolate want to send any of us any free chocolate, we've just said we'd be very welcoming of it.
Meal chocolate, and that's the thing, isn't it? I don't think I've ever gone to like a independent chocolatier and bought chocolate, but I've probably tried their chocolate through beer. Weird.
Seems like coffee. Seems like a load of independent coffee roasters. I've had them through beer, and I recognise the names. But I've not gone and brought like a bag of coffee from.
I'll buy some of that coffee.
Yeah,
I've found the release thing. I'll just pop it on the. I'll just do a screen share. Shiz. Screen share. Azvex. Share. Boom.
Do you remember? Talking about the coffee pieces, do you remember we had the Magic Rock coffee that went with it? The dark arts one. That's really good.
One of my favourite coffees I've ever had.
Really good.
And even though because I think I had a relatively fresh bag, then you bought one from that. Was it in Pemberton that you got the?
Yeah, I got it in Pemberton. Yeah, but it was slightly out.
Yeah, but it's still because of those vacuums, the packaging, it was still tasty.
Oh yeah. You got the beer from it as well, which was ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point. Do you get me? I'm just sniffing it again. Are the adjuncts so potent that you don't spot the beer, or is it completely hidden, or is it? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out myself. I'm just thinking, just from what you said, just what Peter said, that you I can't remember what you said, but essentially, it's like, is it in there? Can you spot it? I mean,
Is that caramel? Is that caramel the beer, or is that an adjunct? That's the issue.
You know what I mean? What is the base beer like?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to have that,
because it's. I mean, it's one of the crazy things about it. It's 12%. It's adjunct heavy, but still incredibly drinkable, isn't it? It's not a chore to drink. It's not going to be like, oh god.
It's not some Amundsen, is it, or anything like that?
No,
it's not like that.
No, which maybe that is the base beer. Like, and I am left with a little sort of like bitterness now. It's so maybe that is the sort of base beer breaking through a little bit, or again, but I mean, if they've added a shitload of cacao in there, then that's also bitter. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's curious, isn't it? I mean, they've only ever done this, to my knowledge. They've only ever done adjunct imperial stouts. So they haven't done a straight up one. Admittedly, it might not be that popular, but we'd be curious.
With table chocolate as well.
Yeah,
that's a common collaboration. Well, they've worked with them a lot.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, it's just on the Instagram it says, a few weeks ago we teamed up with our friends at Table Chocolate who sourced us some world-class Dominican cacao. In fact, it's so good that we loaded up our infusion tank .wad with the maximum amount of cacao that it would hold. As soon as it opened up one of these, the smell alone is enough to let you know it means bidness. No less.
It's interesting there. So they don't mention the caramel aspect. Do you reckon the beer came out a lot more dry and bitter than they expected, and the caramel was an addition to balance it a little bit, to make it a bit sweeter? And
yeah, it's not really mentioning it's all about the chocolate, isn't it? They're not really talking about the caramel side of it. So that's interesting. Yeah, good point.
Which makes me think it's not an adjunct. It's from the malt, maybe.
Yes, that's a tricky one, isn't it? Because if you,
I don't know, but
you're putting a lot of sugars in, aren't you?
I've never had that sort of same caramel flavour from other caramel.
It's very distinctly caramel, isn't it? It's
I think Vault City have done something similar before with the caramel, but not the same.
Oddly, the one from the last comment is the strangest one. The toilet situation is very real.
Oh, you're going to get the shits now.
How many cans did they have?
Yeah. How many cans could you drink in a single sitting?
They have gone for the very stereotypical pour until it pisses out everywhere photo.
It is, yeah. It's one of
It's because it's dynamic, isn't it? That's why they go for it. It's a photo, so it's got. Otherwise, it's just beer in a glass, and that's it. So I understand why they do it, but it's every brewery does it. What's
the next wave of creative beer photography, Jake? As a marketeer, what's going to be the next big thing? What can you do?
Well, a bit like Azvex, AI generated, AI generated beer photography.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, my version of Photoshop is meant to have the AI.
God, I mess
widget
with
to
that
it.
all the time. It's so fun. Just expanding and
Because I've got
expanding
like
an
an
image.
official version.
Yeah.
So it don't. For some reason, it don't fucking have it. It's
Canva's
really
got it now.
annoying. You what?
Canva. If you ever use the Canva app, that's got AI built in now.
Oh,
So
is it
have
really?
you got the version you've got at work? Has it got it on then, Jake?
Yeah. We're Adobe Cloud.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs. It said it had. It's got all the other bits, but it annoyingly doesn't have that. Because I'd just be pissing around and doing all sorts of ridiculous stuff.
It's great putting like a movie poster in it and then just keep expanding it out and just seeing how it what it does to.
Oh
what
right,
it does to
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on a TikTok. I was like, well, I'm going to do that.
Oh, now I just want to upgrade me version Photoshop. It said it had it on, but for some reason it just never came on it. Very disappointing. Yeah, it just seems remarkable, really. I mean, at first on my phone, I can do that bit where you can like delete people from it and stuff, and that was wild enough. But yeah, no, I want to get into that though. We can do. My mate Gavin owns Triangle. He has used, because he has another place which is more of a more wine and cheese. Still have decent beer, but it's mainly wine and cheese focused. And it's when he's done bits on a website for the wine bit on Triangle website, he's used AI to get put together like the tasting note things for it.
Oh really?
So yeah.
Which proves us are all just bollocks.
Yeah. I've not played around with myself.
I wrote
Sorry.
Go on, Peter.
I was just saying, I actually wrote a customer's email by AI.
Oh, really?
ET.
Cool.
It was actually a really eloquently written email.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's why it's at the moment in its current form is quite dangerous, because it writes and you read it and you say there's nothing wrong with that, but actually a lot of it either doesn't make sense or it's just repetition and they've changed it around. But it writes grammatically perfect, except it's just
me then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I use that as a base and then and then edit it. But no, it's fun. But I think a lot is being touted about it, that it's going to be so revolutionary. But I think at the moment a lot of it is just fun and people doing crazy stuff. I don't think it's the thing to be scared of that people keep saying.
It's very early stages.
Yeah.
It's still very crude.
Mm-hmm.
We're not at Skynet levels yet.
You see, like Instagram kind of ads about which are kind of making you think. It's like, it was like Mario in court for war crimes or something. You're thinking, fuck off, that didn't do it. No chance.
Yeah.
It's just some artist who's actually drawn it.
It could have created it, but obviously they've had the prompt from someone with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's great that they still can't do fingers. So it puts seven fingers on people.
Can't do fingers.
It can't do 5 fingers.
Oh really? How weird.
Yeah.
Everybody ends up with 7.
Yeah, it's always a weird number of fingers.
Yeah, 4. I was talking to Thomas the other night about apparently Vincent Price was the inspiration for Doctor Strange. So I did like an AI mock-up of what he'd look like, and he had 4 fingers. It was very strange. He had well, he had a thumb and then 3 fingers. It was very weird.
Well, there's a bunch of there'll have been a bunch of films. But Vincent Price will have done, which might have kind of hinted towards it. What's it?
Yeah, there is
Dr. Fibes. That's a kind of. I've seen a bit of it.
He didn't. I tried to do Yul Brynner as Professor X, and that didn't work either.
It's just another bald man.
Yeah,
like,
but it was inspiration apparently.
It would have been great in Doctor Strange if Benedict Cumberbatch did Vincent Price voice as the voice. That would have made it a lot better.
So just a couple
Or
of
just-
comments. Well, I just don't want to leave people behind. We've got I suppose there we go. Raggy saying supposedly doing a collab with Derbyshire's based alter ego brewing on the 5th birthday, an apparent Raggy craft beer collab. We'll see if it happens. Well, nice if it is. And he's laughing at me saying about the 5-minute reviews. Then we've got Sam saying hello. I'm not repeating Jimmy C's comments
I thought that'd be from
for the sake of
From Australia.
I think he's referring to the darkness of the beer. Sam's probably
Very.
China, and there we go. Just them saying hello to each other. Evening, boyos. Craig
Evening,
H. Got Matt from Craft Beer Hubs. Evening, chaps. Evening, Mark. How you doing? Hope you did. I'm sure Mark did a. Did I don't think he spotted him doing his tea time video today. I usually spot
No,
that.
he did one yesterday because his car broke down. So I'm hoping.
Yeah, he did live streams, didn't he?
Yeah, I hope it wasn't his gasket because that's what he was worried about.
Montezuma's chocolate shop in Norwich is awesome. Amazing produce. Have you been, Jake, or are you? Do you refuse to go to Norwich?
No, I actually really enjoy going to Norwich, but don't tell anyone.
Aha!
It's a bit far away.
Yeah. I don't like that they're pedestrianised the city centre.
I didn't realise as well. I did a little search there for Table. Apparently, they were Liverpool's first bean to bar chocolate maker. Didn't realise that was a thing.
Bean to bar.
And they don't have a shop, but they're in the basement of Rope and Vine, which is a coffee and wine shop. So I imagine that they sell their wares in there.
Sounds lovely. Get yourself over there, Peter. Have
Yeah,
a
that
coffee, have a bottle of wine,
It's on Bolt,
some chocolate.
on Bolt Street.
Oh, Ball Street, that's like where Bundo is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on that same road.
Ah, is it towards top by any chance?
Yeah, it'll be right at the top.
Yeah.
Looks like it's on the corner of a road off it.
Vague memory of fancy coffee shops on that road. Has Cadbury's ever collabed on a beer? Yes, they did one with Goose Island, didn't they? They did a Cadbury's cream egg one.
Yeah.
That was a fish. That was a fish and stuff on it.
And then everyone was like blending cream eggs into beer.
Yeah.
To make a video.
Drinking it out of Easter eggs and shit.
I forgot about that.
Which salt
you
there
get it?
started that?
I didn't get the beer.
I thought it was Ollie, wasn't it? Ollie got it.
Yeah.
I remember Ollie back in the day. He won his
Not done a
award
video.
and jacked in.
Yeah.
He's not done a video for like 2 years, has he?
Well, yeah, I mean,
A year, 2 years.
some
I'm
folk
getting
don't
on
have
for
like
that way.
staying power, do they?
Yeah, I'm getting on for that way.
Yeah, but you appear on these, though, so you
Yeah,
kind of
exactly,
like,
yeah, I'm still around.
You've not dropped off the planet.
No. But you probably do more videos than me, Adam.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. I think I feature in Peter's videos by mouth more than I do my own.
and like Harry's as well and stuff, don't you? I guess.
Yeah, you are mentioned a lot of my recent videos.
Thanks, Adam, for the beer.
Yeah.
To be fair, the last few that Peter's paid for, I'm literally just dropping them off.
Yeah.
Oh, I did say it was for free.
So the process of service providers. Guys, okay. No, most of the Americans have one.
Yeah, Yingling has got the Hershey one that
Yeah.
Joe and FLX have done recently. But I know it's been
Hershey's
outrageous.
is fucking horrible, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Hershey's is a shit.
Even most Americans say it's crap. No, the only
I like
the only
Hershey
form it's good
Kisses.
in Is
That's
the only
it.
form it's good in is Reese's. Reese's peanut butter.
Oh,
cups.
Oliver Reese's.
Reese's.
But Hershey.
Oh, is that Hershey?
Like, Kisses smell a bit like vomit. They're quite moory.
Yeah.
When you open them up,
Just
they
don't
smell
smell
like
them.
vomit, I think.
Just don't smell them, just straight in.
Pinch your nose.
Stick
Swallow
the
it
foot.
all.
Stick the foot. Eat two at a time. Stick the foil up your
Foil
nose,
your nose.
and then boom.
They are
Pop 'em in.
moorish, though. There's a certain enjoyable quality to them. But
I don't
they're
like the
fucking
bars.
horrible. Yeah, I got a win a cookies and cream one for for Christmas because he loves Oreos. I've still got a couple of. You got like an egg, and you got some bars, and I've still got some bars in cupboard. I've tried them and like, I used to when they first appeared in UK. Or maybe I was just, this is new and novel and something you don't see over here. And I think maybe I was sucking into it, but they are dog shit.
Milka Oreo is really good. We can get that.
Mm-hmm.
I do think
Controversial comment coming here. Oh. So Mark says, remember Azvex were born out of near Raptor Brew. They won't do many straight up stouts. Well, I hear say that I'll tell you what I heard. Hopefully there's not too many people actually important enough to put me right. But if you are, please leave me a comment. I heard that it was the chap who owns Azvex wanted to buy out the other chaps who own the Raptor because he wanted to do like straight up beers. He didn't want to do all kind of like New England, essentially all the beers that Azvex make. He didn't want to make kind of adjunctive stouts, didn't want to make New England IPA. He wanted to, it's not what he wanted to do. And then and then the other guys turned around and said, well, why don't we buy you out? And then I think from what I understand, that's what happened. And then he went on and set up Azvex. I mean, I understand. I appreciate any kind of ideology where you're kind of thinking that you want to do something that is beyond the what everybody else is doing. But I mean, I think Azvex has done a great job of just being very much part of what everybody else is doing, but doing it really well. Mm-hmm. So I can't really fault them in that sense. So I don't think it was a bad move to be a bit more kind of straight up.
Yeah.
I think as well they chose Liverpool. Liverpool was quite far behind in the beer scene. I think they chose Liverpool as sort of to come in as the big fish in a small pond.
Yeah. No, exactly. If they went to live in Manchester, for example.
Yeah, you'd be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Apparently, they're like from my local bottle shop. Apparently, there's a great company to deal with as well. They've got we get all the Azvex stuff down here, and like at their seafront bar, they have I went there last week and they had 2 Azvex pails on.
Cool,
which is just crazy. down here,
yeah.
And they the guys from the bottle shop went up to Azvex and apparently like they sort of treated him really well and sort of gave them the.
It's a lovely tap room.
Rolled out the red carpet.
Yeah.
The staff who I met at the tap room were absolutely lovely.
Mm-hmm.
They were very friendly, very accommodating, and I mean, I loved it. I mean, we went. I think we went. Did we go back the same day? I can't remember. No, we didn't. But we went and did a bit of a session in there. I recorded it, and then I think we went around elsewhere and ended up for last orders back in Azvex because we enjoyed it so much. And obviously, the talented head brewer, former Beertuber himself, Jack Walker, formerly known as Beer Reviews, is doing a wonderful job there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty impressive. You mean head brewer, Azvex is and then is Jack, and then you've got chap at Verdant was a Beertuber. I can't remember his channel anymore.
Was it straight talking beer reviews?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really, it's funny when Craft Beer Channel did that video with him, and I'm like,
I was like, I recognise your face. Yeah. He was from around here.
Oh right.
I remember talking to him a few times. So he's obviously moved down to Cornwall since, but he was from around these here parts.
Yeah. So and then we got Harry, Ramsbury, who says people doing beer reviews know fuck all about beer.
Yeah, but Harry's the only one who's stuck with it. Harry's still going to give his opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All the other ones jacked in, but Harry.
Yeah, for fear of offending the brother, whereas Harry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's why Jack stopped.
Yeah. I've nearly finished this.
Yeah,
I've got like 2 sips left.
Wow.
What I will say is towards the bottom, it gets quite grainy.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Ah. Almost like drinking chocolate that you've not mixed or stirred.
Yes, at the very end, yeah.
Maybe I ain't got that. I've still got a fair bit to go, me. But something that, and this is taking me back to the first time I had it, and it's coming to me now. It's the lingering taste for me. Is like a really posh, crunchy. You get really bitter dark chocolate, but you get but then the really intense honeycomb.
Does remind me of the Vault City one. I think that's maybe the closest. Yeah, they did the honeycomb.
Yeah, honeycomb. That's all.
Oh, that was a while ago.
It was
a big honeycomb flavour to this.
But is
that the caramel?
I don't think we've addressed the theme of the beer. And the,
I don't know a hell of a lot about it, but do you want to elaborate?
I mean, I don't know of Doom, so I can't give you a concise history. But of course, it's based on the Cacaodemon from Doom.
There you go.
Yeah,
I was never a Doom fan.
So it was curses, wasn't it?
The artwork, just a screenshot from Doom.
Is it really?
Yeah, just minus like the HUD with like all your health points and stuff. But yeah, I just like the idea of it. Cacaodemon. It works really well.
Yeah.
So it gets bonus points for that.
What was it? Is it what's the Kevin Smith film as well? Where it's the shit demon.
Yeah, Dogma.
Dogma, yeah. So it's like, is it related to the shit demon?
I do like that. It's like really knocked back. So it's like from a distance, it would look just like a nice figure. So not until you get close, you see all like the detail. Good shit.
Yeah, it's very nice. Right, so a couple more comments, and then are we going to bob over to Adam's channel for a streamy kind of thing, or I can host whatever. It's up to you. What do you think?
No, it's up to you. I'm happy to host if you want.
Okay, you can host then, because I might have to leave earlier than you. So let's have some
more beer after this because I'm all drank out again.
How are you all drank out? You just did what?
Because I'm pretty much a beer a night when I come home from work. And then on Monday, I did have a few beers because it was a long week after one day. So.
Fair enough. So what we got here then? There we go. That's what. There we go. I've got Mash Gang Stout in the fridge. Never tried anything from there before. I know nothing about it. I always remember Harry banging on about them. I had to jump on it. Rare here in Oz. I've quite enjoyed the stouts from Mash Gang. Anybody else?
I don't think I've
had any stouts.
I've not had a stout. Mash Gang.
I've had Mash Gang beers, but not a stout.
I've had a coffee stout and the breakfast, the donut and summit stout. All right. Yeah, not bad. Max says, Mash Gang are good, very good, Sam. Really respect here in the UK for their note.
I want to try the Vault City one they did.
The fucking pickleback one?
No, the Kia Royale, the new one.
Oh, right. They did do like a chili pickleback kind of like.
Yeah, that's still no. They did two. They did that one and the Kia Royale.
Quite curious about the Verdant collab.
Yeah, same.
I might do one on. It depends how busy we are on Sunday. Might do a review direct from the shop. Cheap first Norwich to Ipswich. Here first.
Never.
Gonna make a T-shirt of that one. The sick taste is butyric acid. Yeah, like baby sick.
Mm-hmm. Some parmesan.
And interestingly enough, one of my first things about butyric acid in a bit of flavour in beer was from Jack, and it was when the first batch of Jaipur X, just outing him there to slag it off Thornbridge.
I didn't realise Jack worked at Thornbridge.
No, he was just he was still a beer drinker at that point.
Right.
Mere mortal. Because milk has travelled further in the States.
Just use powdered milk then.
Ugh. Yes,
In
yes, I
chocolate,
saw a
you wouldn't
video
know
of that recently. Rank. Ugh. Never had a single mash gang. Yeah, it's all right for non-alcoholic. It's a bit more interesting, I guess, than some. The Verdant pouring the Verdant collab at LCBF. Who's going to have that? You get to a beer festival having a non-alcoholic bingo.
Yeah, especially if it's an all-in festival.
Yeah, you could have that rather than the water, I suppose. Just have one of those rather than
Rinse your beer out with.
Yeah,
I was in
With-
if
with
wasted
beer.
in my glass out.
I quite like hot water at festivals.
Oh, the hot water I quite like.
I think that'd be a good festival refreshment.
Maybe
Oh.
you've making my words, Peter. Adam's gone already.
Got to bang around in his cupboards.
Dog's got out again. Put it back in. Haha. They had the exhibition double IPA, which I went for instead. So Mark was at the LCBF today. I know Jagman's going tomorrow. I presume Craig's going from.
Yeah,
Craig going?
he was humming and hawing last week about whether he's going or not. So
All right.
I don't know.
I know he's on it. He's on it today. So we'll wait until Adam gets back before we sign off, because that'd be rude if not. If we just kind of left before he
Yeah, before
he returns. See how long he is really.
But
Peter's
that's
drunk all his beer.
Yeah, I've drunk mine. That's got to go down as one of the best Imperial Stouts I've had this year.
oh yeah,
Thus
It is
far.
very good.
Yeah.
It is very good. I've enjoyed most of the Azvex Stouts. Didn't like the peanut butter one first time round, but liked it second time round.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then the kind of crop circle one, loved that.
Yeah, the coffee one. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely loved that. I had a bunch of that. But yes, anywho, we were just waiting for you to get back before we shut this sucker down. So anyway,
I still let the dog out.
all right.
oh,
It's
aye.
understandable. That's for sure. We just every time you disappear, if there's some comment about what happening with your dog, it just becomes some euphemism for something else.
I've just left I've left the door open because it's roasting.
Let the dog out, left the door open. So on that note, big thanks to Adam, Jake, and Peter for joining me this
Thank you,
evening
guys.
to drink a lovely Imperial Stout.
Lovely, lovely.
Lovely. Hey, hang on. I say that a lot. I say that far too often. To be honest. And I shouldn't say it as often as I do. But big thanks to everybody who's tuned in live. Big thanks to everybody who's watched this after the fact. We'll be reconvening and talking lots more shit on Adam's channel shortly. So until next
5-10
time.
minutes.
5-10 minutes.
Until
See you
then.
later. Cheers.
All the red lights on.
Whoa.